To me, the Golden Age of Broadway is an era of music and shows that are classic. I suppose most people, when they think of the Golden Age of Broadway, is dependent upon their age. For a lot of people, the greatest classic Broadway shows are Gypsy, Guys and Dolls, The Music Man, West Side Story, My Fair Lady. Those are shows that are largely from the 1950s. But of course, there are many golden ages of Broadway. There is the 1920s with the Gershwins and Rodgers and Hart. There's the 1930s, continuing with Jerome Kern and with Cole Porter. For other generations, the Golden Age of Broadway is shows like Hair and Pippin, and shows that changed the face of Broadway in the 1960s and 70s. And so, like many things, Broadway has many golden ages, and we're going to celebrate all of them in this show. Liza Minnelli is an amazing human being because she started her career wanting to be a dancer. And when she saw Bye Bye Birdie, she said that was the defining moment in her career that made her fall in love with Broadway, because it was a show about kids. And she was the youngest person ever to win a Tony Award for Flora the Red Menace. So she came to Broadway when she was quite young. And then she had all these different incarnations on Broadway, not only doing book musicals like The Act and The Rink, and famously taking over for Gwen Verdon in Chicago for 1 month when Gwen was out, but also doing these concerts on Broadway and filming a show like Liza with a Z on Broadway that really redefined what Broadway was about in the 1970s, because it was about star power. It was about the uniqueness of one personality who was able to galvanize a whole sense of Broadway with the things that were created for her, written for her, primarily by Kander Nebb and other writers. And so Liza epitomizes what is great about Broadway, about the immediacy of performing, and her legacy, connected with so many other legends, is quite secure.